I'm criminal defense attorney and licensed lawyer Aaron J. Boria. You got arrested for a drinking and driving. You refused to blow, or you refused to let them take blood after you were arrested and they had to get a warrant. Your license has been suspended for a year. Is there anything else you can do to get your license back? You can get a hardship license through the circuit court. A hardship license only works in cases where your license has been suspended for refusing a chemical test after an arrest for a drinking or drugged driving. If you go to circuit court and you are successful in getting a hardship license, that 1-year suspension changes to a 1-year restriction. Instead of not being able to drive at all, you're allowed to drive to work, school, medical, and court. Anything related to those things. So if court has you doing random drug and alcohol testing or community service, you can drive there. If your work has to send you to a special meeting or a different location, you can drive there. If you're going to school, you can drive there. If you have a doctor's appointment, you can drive there. So essentially what it does is that 1-year suspension gets changed to a 1-year restriction. At the end of the year, you would pay a reinstatement fee, assuming you don't have any other holds or suspensions, and you get your full license back. It's a heck of a lot better than being out of a license for a full year. So how does it work? Essentially what happens is your lawyer files a petition in the circuit court in the county where the refusal occurred. You're basically suing the Secretary of State, who's represented by the Attorney General's office, and you have to establish that if you don't get a license back, you'll face a serious hardship, which is usually easy enough to prove in Michigan since we don't really have much public transportation. A circuit court judge will ultimately decide whether or not they want to take a gamble on you by giving you a restricted license, and if they do so, you're on your way. I'm criminal defense attorney Aaron J. Boria, and if your license has been suspended because you refuse to blow, call me today, 734-453-7806, or shoot me an email at borialaw@gmail.com. I'm happy to fight for you.